And I don't ever wanna feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love. Take me all the way. And I don't ever wanna feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love. Take me all the way.
Classic Hits 95.1 KMSD.
And welcome to Madison, South Dakota, the DAC-12 NEC Clash. You got Milbank's Lady Bulldogs here this afternoon in at 10-4 on the season against Tri-Valley's Mustangs. In at 9-4, Milbank's latest, a 52-33 loss on Thursday to Roncalli. Bell Poly, with 12 points that night. And Tri-Valley dropped a 69-59 decision to Del Rapids on Thursday. Of course, if you're just tuning in or have not been following along Lady Bulldog basketball, 2 of the 5 starters are injured tonight for today's game and beyond as well, of course. Avery Schoeneman and Addison Pauley are both due to injury here this afternoon. So let's thank all of our sponsors, but we'll just thank them verbally now, and let's get into the starting lineups. First of all, for Tri-Valley, the visitors on the scoreboard today, a 5'8 junior, number 2, Cadence Davey, a 5'6 senior, number 4, Maddie Heavey, a 5'8 junior, number 5, Peyton Vogt, a 5'7 senior, number 15, Haley Sorensen, and a 5'9 sophomore, number 22, Rowan Gakey. Tri-Valley 9-4 on the season is coached by head coach Sam Williams. He's assisted by Justin Nyhart and Nick Fluth. Now for your Milbank Lady Bulldogs, 5'4 8th grader Susie Schoeneman, a 5'10 sophomore, number 22, Belle Pauley, a 5'8 sophomore, number 10, Bree Townsend, a 6' senior, number 42, Anna Negebauer, and a 5'6 freshman, number 10, Bailey Hendricks. Milbank is coached by Tony Howard. He's assisted by Kendra Junso, Eric Townsend, and Mandy Snaza. As always, we want to remind you the law on the court here in Madison this afternoon is brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office, Division of Consumer Protection. And we'll just leave it right here and welcome into the broadcast. Again, I'm Chad Knowles, glad to be along with you here on your Saturday afternoon in Madison. We get the main gym here this week. Of course, there's 5 other games going on in the auxiliary gym. The game right before this one, Mobridge Pollock defeated Del Rapids 65-41. Going on in the other gym now is Elk Point Jefferson against Redfield. So a lot of basketball here. Of course, we just have the Milbank game on the air here for you today. Tri-Valley and Milbank, Anna Negebauer, and Rowan Gakey, I believe, in the jump circle for Tri-Valley. Milbank will travel right to left as we look at the court here in Madison in the first half. Tri-Valley left to right. Tip is controlled by Milbank. Belle Pauley to Susie Schoeneman, who gets trapped in the corner, gets to Bree Townsend, to Bailey Hendricks, top of the key. Bailey now right wing to Bree, and then it's going to be thrown off and knocked out of bounds by Tri-Valley. I think the Mustangs think they have the ball, but it's knocked out of bounds down, so Milbank will throw the ball in. Side court. Bree Townsend getting ready to do just that into Susie Schoeneman. Susie now to Belle Pauley on top of the key, over to Bailey Hendricks on the left baseline. She gets double teamed, and then there is going to be a foul on Tri-Valley. Tri-Valley uses a 1-3-1 zone, and they collapse really quickly, obviously, as that foul is on Peyton Vogt. That's her first. Bree Townsend in now to Hendricks on the baseline, to Schoeneman at the top of the key. Susie puts the ball on the floor, goes to the right wing to Townsend. Now to Negebauer at the free throw line, to Susie on the baseline, trying to work that extra pass. Belle Pauley will fire up for three at the top of the key. Bell drains it. 3-0. Milbank is leading here on the Lewis Family Drug Scoreboard. And here come the Mustangs now with Heavey. Now underneath. That was a good look under there. Didn't finish. But that was a nice ball movement. Haley Sorensen put it up. No good. But Sorensen will go to the free throw line for a couple of shots. That foul on Anna Negebauer. That's her first. So, 5'7" senior Haley Sorensen at the charity stripe. She splashes that one through the net. 3-1, Milbank in front here. 7-11 just underway in this game here this afternoon from the DAC 12 NEC Clash in Madison. Second free throw rims in and out by Sorensen. Pauley snares the rebound to Schoeneman. Susie runs front court now to Hendricks on the right wing, on the right baseline, and she's going to be trapped. Tries to dribble out of it. She's going to be trapped in the corner, and now she's going to try to get it to Negebauer. She does. Susie wide open for three. That's no good. When you trap like that, you close 2 or 3 players. There's going to be one wide open. Susie was wide open that time, just didn't finish. Reverse layup, fancy looking shot that time by Gakey, didn't drop. And here comes Milbank now with Schoeneman on the run. Susie picks up the ball now to Negebauer, to Pauley, Hendricks, baseline, Townsend. Bree now way on top of the key to Bell. Bell Pauley puts it on the floor to Townsend. Knocked out of bounds on the way to Bailey Hendricks by Tri-Valley. So 6:24 left here in your opening quarter, 3-1. Milbank is leading here on the Lewis Family Drug Scoreboard. Bree Townsend now going to get the ball into Hendricks. Hendricks over to Schoeneman now on the right wing. Susie is going to face the defensive Gakey. To Townsend, top of the key. Belle Pauley, right wing. 3 on the shot clock, and Bailey Hendricks is going to have to throw it up. Desperation-wise, that's an air ball, and that's going to be a 35-second shot clock violation on the Lady Bulldogs. And that defense by Tri-Valley kind of tying Milbank in knots here just a little bit early on. Milbank does have the lead. And Heavey now over to Sorensen. Back to Heavey at the top of the key. Sorensen will fire for 3 on the right wing. That does not go. Rebound Belle Pauley to Susie Schoeneman. Up ahead to Hendricks. Bailey Hendricks catches left wing. Bree Townsend, top of the key. Right wing, Susie to Belle Pauley. Free throw line. Turns and puts it up and in, and she's going to be fouled. The and one coming up for Belle Pauley, as Bell now with all 5 for Milbank. So right now it's Belle Pauley 5, Haley Sorensen 1. Translated, Milbank 5, Tri-Valley 1. The old-fashioned three-point play upcoming here for Belle Pauley. He's going to try to tack on the and one. And that does take the kind hometown roll, even though we're not in Milbank this afternoon, as it's 6-1 now. Milbank is leading Tri-Valley here in Lewis Family Drug Scoreboard. Heavey now, they work the baseline. Heavey top of the key, thought about taking the 3 that time, does not take it. Corner pocket 3, that's short by Gakey. And Milbank with the rebound now, wanting to run, but Susie Schoeneman has the ball now for Milbank to Belle Pauley. Belle Pauley right wing, Bree Townsend. Bailey Hendricks will fire for 3 and knock it down. Bailey Hendricks. Milbank is feeling it so far. 9-1, Milbank is leading. 5:07 left in the first. Back with more in 30 seconds on KMSD.
Inheritance, romance, and investment scams continue to plague South Dakotans with high dollar amount losses. They prey on vulnerable adults and swindle consumers out of their funds. Scammers befriend the victim, making it difficult for them to see the reality of what's happening. If you have a loved one susceptible to this type of scam, sit down and talk with them about these issues before it happens to them. If you or a loved one have been scammed in this manner, please reach out to the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
And welcome back into Madison High School's main gym here this afternoon. Well, Milbank has come out like a house on fire here. 9-1, the Lady Bulldogs are leading, forcing a Sam Williams timeout for Tri-Valley. Heavey now to the free throw line to Davey. Davey puts it up, no. Rebound, Bree Townsend to Susie Schoeneman. Now Susie up ahead to Belle Pauley, except that's taken away by Gakey. Good defense that time by Rowan Gakey to get in the way of that one and intercept it. Turnover number 1 for Milbank. They work the perimeter now. Sorensen wide open for 3 is Vogt. She doesn't take it. Sorensen top of the key, puts it on the deck, all the way up. Nice move by Sorensen, up off the glass for 2. Haley Sorensen, she's got all 3 so far. For Tri-Valley, here comes Susie pushing matters to Bree Townsend underneath to Belle Pauley. To Bree, they work it to Susie on the left wing. Just about taken away from her. And Bree Townsend now with it. On the right wing, top of the key, Susie Schoeneman catches. And there it's going to be kicked. It looked like we were playing soccer there for a minute. Rowan Gakey just put up her left leg, and the ball hit Rowan's left leg and out of bounds. Triggering inside court, now Bree Townsend into Susie. Schoeneman with it now to Pauley on the right wing. Cross court to Bree Townsend. Bree jumps from 10 feet away. That's short. Rebound to Gakey. Gakey with it now for the Mustangs. She's running front court. Gets it off to Sorensen on the left wing. Heavey for 3. That's off the back part of the iron. No good. Rebound run down by Susie Schoeneman. 9-3. Milbank is leading here, and they have the ball. Bree Townsend going to try to get it to Bailey Hendricks, and that's going to be knocked out of bounds by Tri-Valley. That was probably kind of close there in the corner, but it looked from here like perhaps it was just a throwaway, but it was. I'm not on the court either. I'm right here in the broadcast booth, and that's going to be over and back on the Lady Bulldogs. So 9-3. Milbank was up 9-1 here. We've still got 3:29 left to play in the first quarter. Ball goes in now to Heavey. Heavey with the basketball, right wing to Sorensen. They work the baseline now. Sorensen back on the right wing. Heavey will fire for 3. That's an air ball. Rebound underneath to Gakey, and then Negebauer literally sits on her backside that time and is going to get it off of Gakey out of bounds. So nice effort by Anna that time. She literally went down sitting on the floor that time, and it went out of bounds. Last touch by Tri-Valley. Here comes Susie now with the ball. Susie Schoeneman to Bree Townsend. Bree now to Susie. Back to Bree. Try to get that ball moving quickly so you don't get trapped, I think is what the Lady Bulldogs are trying to do. Because we've seen the Mustangs do that double and triple team trap pretty quickly on defense here. Townsend now on the right wing. They get it into Belle Pauley. Belle throws up a shot. That's no good, but Belle should go back to the free throw line for 2 shots. Nice idea by Belle that time. She wanted nothing but the rim and the finish. But that foul is on Peyton Vogt. That's her second for the Mustangs. Belle for the free throw. That's up and in. Belle Pauley now with 7 points, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Out is Peyton Vogt. In is 5'9" senior Danica Fluth. For Coach Sam Williams, free throw up and in by Belle Pauley. So Belle has 8 now. Milbank has 11. Tri-Valley has 3. Heavey crosses front court now for the Mustangs. Left wing to Sorensen. Top of the key, Heavey. Heavey dribbles now in the paint. They kick it back out to Gakey, to Heavey, trying to get that extra pass. Somebody free for the three. Nice defense by Milbank. There's a kick over to Sorensen for three. That's going to hit the iron and drop high in the air and drop through the cylinder. That's when you know things are going pretty good for you, and she's got 6 points now. 11-6. Milbank with the ball, leading by 5. Lewis Family Drug scoreboard. Bree Townsend with the basketball now, way at the left wing. They go underneath to Violet Johnson. A turnover, as that was a throwaway that time. Turnover number 3 on Milbank. Here comes Gakey to Sorensen now on the left wing. And Gakey goes, dribbles all the way around the perimeter, all the way around the top of the key, leaves it off for Heavey now on the right wing. Heavey throws it over to Sorensen. NBA 3 by Sorensen. That's in. Oh, my heavens, Haley Sorensen. 11-9 now. Milbank by 2. Violet Johnson with the basketball now for Milbank. Bree Townsend, top of the key. Belle Pauley. Belle puts it on the floor, and then she is going to be fouled. Fourth team foul for the Mustangs in the first quarter. And that foul is number 2 on Rowan Gakey. So Gakey with 2 now, Vogt with 2. A little bit of foul trouble here in the first quarter for the Mustangs. Next foul of any kind will send the Bulldogs to the free throw line for the rest of the first quarter. And there's just about a throwaway. Violet Johnson in the corner, though, and that is going to be a turnover for Milbank. And then there is going to be a timeout called by Coach Sam Williams. And we will take one as well. 1:20 left in the first quarter, 11-9. Milbank back with more girls hoops in 30 seconds on KMSD.
This year, Pioneer celebrates a century of innovation. From the first corn hybrid to the latest innovation like Vorseed and Less Corn or Pioneer brand Z-Series soybeans. They're proud to be the one you count on when every bushel counts. Plant the 100th season of Pioneer. Contact Paul or Riley at Dakota Country Egg Service in Milbank today at 605-467-0715 or 605-949-4170 to learn more.
And welcome back to Madison, DAC 12 NEC Challenge Clash, I guess, if you will. Milbank had a 9-1 lead, but now the Mustangs of Tri-Valley have chopped that to 11-9. Thanks all to Sorensen. There's going to be the Mustangs. They just about travel with it, but they get it back out on the right wing now to Schluter. She's going to put up the shot. That's no good. And that's going to be a foul on Violet Johnson. That is her first personal foul. So Tri-Valley now with the $1.06 left here in the opening quarter. Going to try to tie it here. It goes into Sorensen. She throws up an awkward shot. No. Negebauer gets it to Pauley on the rebound. Sorensen from point-blank range that time just couldn't finish. Susie Schoenemann is going to be fouled. So Susie will go to the line for 2 shots. That is Tri-Valley's 5th foul of the first quarter. So Susie will be at the free throw line for a pair of shots. That foul is on Danica Fluth. That is her first. So Susie at the charity stripe now has yet to score here this afternoon. Free throw by the 8th grader goes up and in. 12-9, Milbank up by 3 now. Susie's going to try to add the second one here as well. Free throw on the way. That's in and out, no good. Rebound, Negebauer back to Susie. She'll fire for 3. That's short. And so Milbank comes away with 1 point on that possession as Sorensen now with it for the Mustangs over in the corner to Schluter. Top of the key, Heavey. Step through. Heavey off the glass too hard. Rebound, Pauley. Bell wrestles that ball away that time on the defense. Good job by Bell to stand her ground and grab that rebound. Here's Negebauer now over to Violet Johnson for 3. Violet Johnson on the baseline. Nice looking shot by the 5'6" freshman. 15-9 now, Milbank in front. Heavey on the top of the key, right wing to Sorensen. Sorensen to Heavey. She'll throw one way from the top of the key. That's no good. Rebound to Milbank, and that is going to end the first quarter. Hey, a nice quarter for Milbank. Milbank 15, Tri-Valley 9 on the Lewis Family Drug Scoreboard. Back with more in a minute on KMSD.
Whether you're cruising toward adventure or hauling hometown pride, they've got the ride to get you there. Stop in and explore their lineup of tough F-Series trucks, fuel-efficient SUVs, and family-ready crossovers, all backed by local service you can count on. The road starts in Milbank, but it could take you anywhere. Come and find your Ford today at Milbank Ford, where small-town trust meets big-time value.
Dreaming of a getaway? Escape to Schmidt's Landing on beautiful Big Stone Lake. Whether you're casting for walleyes, perch your bass, or just enjoying the stunning views, Schmidt's Landing has something for everyone. Relax in comfortable lakeside suites, or set up your camper or tent for a long weekend. How about spending this summer at your seasonal RV spot? There are also boat and pontoon rentals, plus a fully stocked C-store with bait and license. Discover a family adventure or a peaceful retreat at Schmidt's Landing. Visit schmidtslanding.com and like them on Facebook.
And welcome back to Madison, South Dakota, home of the DAC-12 NEC Conference Clash. There's 10 games going on here today in 2 gyms. Tri-Valley opens quarter number 2 with the ball. Now Sorensen with the basketball. Sorensen has 9 so far to lead the Mustangs. And there's Heavey now on the right wing. Heavey picks it back up to Sorensen now. She'll dribble around the elbow for running floater. Sorensen connects. Haley Sorensen has all 11 for Tri-Valley, 15-11. So Townsend now to Schoenemann on the right wing, underneath to Negebauer. She gets double teamed, and then she is going to be called for traveling. Turnover number 5 on Milbank. I don't think Anna expected somebody to be there quite so close. Not only one was there, but 2 Mustangs were there. And here comes the Mustangs now down by 4, 15-11. Lewis Family Drug Scoreboard. They work the left wing now. Heavey, left wing to Schluter. Schluter puts it on the floor. Nice floater from 10. That doesn't stick, though. Rebound to Pauly. That was a nice idea by Schluter. She just couldn't get the ball to drop. As Schoenemann now to Bell Pauly at the free throw line. Over to Bailey Hendricks. Trapped in the corner. To Townsend. To Schoenemann now. They work the perimeter. Schoenemann underneath to Negebauer. She spins. Puts up the left-handed hook. No good. Gets her own rebound. Nothing there, though. Hendricks will fire for 3. Bailey Hendricks! That's Bailey's second from long range. The 5'6" freshman drops it. 18-11 now. Milbank by 7. Answer 3. That's going to be partially blocked by Sorensen. Sorensen looking for the foul. And there was no whistle. And now Haley is pleading her case with the official over there. And anyway, it'll be Milbank ball. 6:35 left here in the second quarter. And Susie Schoenemann, and that's going to be taken away by Sorensen. Turnover number 6 on Milbank. So now Sorensen does not take the 3 that time. Corner pocket to Schluter on the baseline, and then that's going to be takeaway by Susie Schoenemann as she runs the ball down. Susie now all the way to the rim. No, Anna right there for the putback. Anna Negebauer doesn't get it to go, and then she's going to get her own rebound, and then Anna's going to be fouled. So Anna with a good workman-like effort that time. She missed her first shot, then she put it back a second shot and missed that one as well. And now it's going to be a Milbank ball out of bounds. 6:07 left here in the first half. 18-11, Milbank is leading. Underneath to Negebauer. She gets double teamed, and then Gakey is going to run the ball down. That stifling Tri-Valley defense. They get to that double and triple team pretty quickly. And they're going to work it now. Nice move to the rim. Not a basket goes in, but Peyton Vogt will go to the free throw line. So we'll see if somebody else not named Haley Sorensen will get into the scoring column here so far this afternoon. Peyton Vogt does not do that yet. She misses the first free throw. Yeah, if you're just tuning in, Haley Sorensen has all 11 here so far for the Mustangs. Second free throw, that is good. So somebody other than Haley Sorensen is in the scorebook here. That would be Peyton Vogt, 18-12. Your Lady Bulldogs in front now. Hendricks, and that's going to be a throwaway by Milbank and run down in the backcourt. The layup is missed by Schluter. Rebound, though, to the Mustangs. 18-12, the Bulldogs are leading. There's a nice off-the-window running shot by Peyton Vogt. And she gets it to go, 18-14 now. Milbank is leading yet by 4. As Belle Pauley has it now to Bree Townsend, cross court to Susie Schoenemann, to Bree, and they get it to Anna Negebauer, to Hendricks, now to Bree, to Belle Pauley, to Susie Schoenemann. She'll line up for 3, and that does not drop. Belle Pauley is fighting for the rebound, and it's going to be a tied-up ball, and that will stay with Milbank. Maddie Heavey back in for Tri-Valley, and that'll bring Lily Schluter to the bench. Bree Townsend is going to throw the ball in. 5 minutes exactly left here in quarter number 2. There's a throwaway. Interception by Tri-Valley, and that's going to be a shot no good on the other end. So Milbank gets the rebound. Milbank clinging to a 4-point lead here. Hendricks now on the baseline. She's double teamed again, and then there's going to be another tied up ball, and that time it'll go to Tri-Valley. That Mustang defense is really, really quick. We got to give them a lot of credit for that. There's going to be a timeout on the floor. And I tell you what, it's a short timeout, so I'm just going to keep it right here and thank our sponsors for bringing you these games here. I didn't quite have time for that in the pregame, thanks to Dakota Country Ag Bean Pharmacy, Milbank Ford, Schmitz Landing, Al's Body Shop, as well as Street Graphics, 203 Realty, Border Lake Insurance of Milbank, ITC of Milbank, Milbank Tobacco Coalition, Ortonville Area Health Services, Pro Image Partners, Millstone Family Restaurant, Chiropractic in Motion, Johnson Family Dentistry, First Bank and Trust of Milbank, Lewis Family Drug, Haslam Construction, and Avera, Milbank Medical Center, Milbank Area Hospital, Avera. Thank you to each and every one of those fine folks, and we scroll, if you're watching our video stream, we scroll the sponsors that bring you the audio and video stream on BigStoneRadio.com and our YouTube channel as well. Heavey with the ball now for the Mustangs off the timeout. 18-14, Milbank is leading, goes to Sorensen, and that's going to be a takeaway by the Bulldogs. Nice job to get in front of that pass by Violet Johnson that time. And turnover Tri-Valley now, that's their 4th turnover by my count. As Schoenemann now on the right wing. Susie puts the ball on the floor to Townsend, into the paint to Belle Pauley. She puts it on the floor, and Belle is going to be fouled. That's Tri-Valley's 2nd team foul of the quarter. And that is foul number 1 personally on Cadence Davey. So Bree Townsend will throw it in from underneath the basket, gets it into Violet Johnson on the left baseline. She puts up a shot, that's rejected, and that's going to be hit out of bounds. Last touch by Tri-Valley. So 4:05 left to play here in quarter number 2. Milbank 18, Tri-Valley 14. Lewis Family Drug scoreboard. Bree Townsend now puts the ball into Violet Johnson to Belle Pauley at the free throw line. Belle turns from there, does not get it to go. Rebound run down by Davey, and then she's going to be fouled. And that's Belle Pauley's first personal foul for the Lady Bulldogs. So 3:58 left to play here in our 2nd quarter. Heavey runs front court now for the Mustangs. There's going to be a shot from the free throw line, kind of a turnaround shot by Gakey. That doesn't go. Belle Pauley gets the rebound, and Belle draws the foul that time. on number 2, Cadence Davies. So uni number 2 has foul number 2. Twos are wild here in the second quarter. So Davy goes to the bench now, and coming back in is Peyton Vogt. So Susie Schoeneman now with the basketball for Milbank. Top of the key, Bree Townsend. Right wing, Susie to Bree at the top of the key to Belle Pauley. Taken away by the Mustangs. Turnover number 10 by my count, and there's going to be a layup on the other end that's missed. And that is going to be out of bounds. Last touched by the Mustangs. So an empty possession that time for Tri-Valley off the steal. They could have gotten the transition bucket, but could not get it to drop. So 3:23 left in the second quarter, 18-14. Milbank has the ball and the 4-point lead. Belle Pauley, and that's going to be out of her reach, out of bounds. Turnover bug kind of biting Milbank here in the first half. That's 11 by my count. And here come the Mustangs now with Heavey. Left wing Sorensen, top of the key Heavey. Right wing Vogt, and then they get it to Heavey, and Heavey's just about going to lose control of it, but that was because she was fouled by Violet Johnson. That is Violet's second personal foul. Coming in, Lydia Gall and Bailey Hendricks. Bree Townsend and Violet Johnson will hit the bench now for Milbank. Maddie Heavey with the basketball now for the Mustangs. 2:57 left to play here in the second quarter. 2:03 Realty halftime show coming up. Heavey lets it go for 3. That's no good. Rebound to Susie Schoeneman. Here comes Susie with it now, up ahead to Belle Pauley. Belle on the run, kicks it back. Bailey, step back 3. Bailey Hendricks. 3 from the land of plenty here so far this afternoon. She's got 9, 21-14. There's the match, or the answer, 3 by Sorensen. That's strong. Rebound, Hendricks hits it now to Gall. So Sorensen thought she was going to match Hendricks' 3, just not to be that time, as Susie Schoeneman now to Negebauer, top of the key. Right wing Susie. Susie Schoeneman now left wing to Gall, to Negebauer in the paint. Anna throws it up, partially blocked, out of bounds. Ball will remain on Milbank's side of the court. Gakey out. Danica Fluth back in for the Mustangs. It's 21-14 Milbank, 2:04 left here in the first half. And that's going to be a throw way too far in the backcourt. And I guess Susie ran it down, so that's no harm done there. As there's going to be a steal, though, by Heavey. Heavey with the defensive takeaway up, no, on the transition bucket, but Anna Negebauer fouls her on the trail behind from defense. So nice job to Maddie Heavey that time, as she induced a Milbank turnover, and then she did not get the ball to drop, but she got the foul. That's Anna's second. Heavey's free throw is up and in. So Maddie Heavey now is in the scorebook here this afternoon. She's got a single point, 5'6" senior. Bree Townsend in for Anna Negebauer now, who has 2 fouls for the Lady Bulldogs. 21-15, Milbank up by 6. 1:51 left here in the second quarter, and splashing that one through is Heavey. 21-16 now. Here comes Susie Schoeneman with the basketball. To Bree Townsend toward the top of the key to Susie off the right wing. To Bree. Now they work it to Bailey for another 3. That's going to hit the iron. No good. Put back by Bree Townsend. Good job to Bree in the right place at the right time. Bree puts it off the window on the putback. 23-16. And there is a takeaway by Milbank to Susie Schoeneman. Tri-Valley's 5th turnover by my count. And there's going to be a strip. Steal by the Mustangs, way too hard that time on the transition bucket try. Susie Schoeneman now picks it up, gets it to Bree Townsend, to Susie. 23-16, a minute exactly left here in the second quarter. Milbank leading 23-16. Lewis Family Drug scoreboard. They get it to Belle Pauley, and then Peyton Vogt is going to pick up her third personal foul. The 5'8 junior will have 3 personal fouls right now. That is the 4th team foul here in the second quarter on the Mustangs. The Bulldogs have 4 in the team foul department here too in quarter number 2. So Bree Townsend now with 52.5 left here in the second quarter, way up on the left wing to Susie Schoeneman, and that's going to be, she looked like she was trying to kick the ball, and then she looked like she was almost trying to slide into second base. Neither was completed. Danica Fluth for Tri-Valley tried every which way to take that ball away. Milbank gets it in now to Pauley, left wing to Hendricks. Bailey puts it on the deck, running floater for Bailey, does not drop. Rebound to Lydia Gall, and then there's going to be a tied-up ball. This should stay with Milbank, I think. From where I am here in the press box, I can't tell whose possession it is, but the possession arrow is in front of me is what I'm trying to say. Milbank's ball, and that's going to be in. Heavey's going to foul Belle Pauley, and Belle Pauley will go to the line for 2 shots. So Maddie Heavey now picks up her first, 5th team foul, though, on the Mustangs. So Belle Pauley back at the line. Free throw is off the back part of the iron, too strong. Belle 3 for 4 from the line here this afternoon. 8 points for Belle Pauley. Second free throw. That's no good either. Bree Townsend knocks it back, though, to Pauley. Milbank gets another possession here. Bree Townsend now to Lydia Gall, and that's going to go into Belle Pauley. Belle puts it on the floor, up and in for 2 off the glass. Belle Pauley, nice move to the rim that time, and nice finish, 25-16. Milbank by 9 now on the Lewis Family Drug scoreboard. Shot clock is off here in quarter number 2. Sorensen with the basketball now for the Mustangs. Just about on the Bulldog logo head here at center court. Sorensen now, left wing Heavey, 5, 4, 3, and that's going to be an offensive foul on Tri-Valley. Foul number 2 on Maddie Heavey. Of course, when it's an offensive foul, of course, that's not a shooting foul in terms of the 5 fouls. Susie Schoeneman counts if it goes. It's short. But that's 1/2 of basketball in the books. Your Milbank Lady Bulldogs 25, Tri-Valley 16. We'll be back to open up the 203 Realty halftime show coming up here in 3 minutes on KMSD.
Are you in need of collision repair? Look no further than Al's Body Shop. Their team of expert technicians has years of experience and are dedicated to getting your car or truck back on the road in no time. From minor dings to major body damage, they've got you covered. And with their state-of-the-art equipment, they can handle any make or model. Plus, they work with all insurance companies to make the process as easy as possible. Don't let an accident slow you down. Go see Al's Body Shop today. Al's Body Shop, Milbank. Quality collision repair you can trust. Bean Pharmacy is your hometown family-owned independent pharmacy conveniently located within the Milbank Area Healthcare Campus. Bean Pharmacy is a full-service pharmacy specializing in fast, accurate, and friendly service. They also offer a full line of over-the-counter products such as vitamins, first aid, and diabetic supplies. Need your prescriptions mailed or delivered? Bean Pharmacy can do that too, and it's free. Don't forget about their convenient drive-thru for quality healthcare for the entire family. See Bean Pharmacy, located in the Milbank Area Healthcare Campus.
Here's where the good ideas come from. Street Graphics, Main Street, Milbank. Working with local schools to provide ideas and solutions for fundraising. They can customize a design just for you. T-shirts, trophies, banners, buttons, contract printing, they do it all. They work in quantities from 1 to 5,000. Printing and promotions, they print on anything but paper. See them at streetgraphics.com. That's graphics with an EX. Main Street, Milbank, South Dakota, streetgraphics.com.
At 203 Realty in Milbank, a huge part of their formula for success is their agent team. One of those agents is Brandon Perry. Brandon is a Wilmot native, Northern State grad, and has resided in Milbank for over 22 years. Brandon joined the real estate world after 25 years of service in the National Guard. Brandon's attention to detail, patience, commitment to his customers, and willingness to put in the extra hours is what sets him apart.
Hi, this is Brandon Perry with 203 Realty. Contact us today by visiting 203-realty.com. from. At 203 Realty, your address is more than just a number.
Border Lake Insurance in Milbank and Ortonville is your locally owned independent insurance agency. As an independent insurance agency, Terry Holquist and staff at Border Lake Insurance have access to multiple companies that offer home, farm, auto, commercial, life, and health products. Border Lake Insurance has 2 convenient locations. Stop by or call their Main Street office in Milbank at 605-432-5884. Or in Ortonville, call 320-839-6145. Located in Grand Marais State Bank, formerly the Sen Bank Building. Border Lake Insurance. Insurance agents you can count on.
Ready for fiber-fast internet and friendly service? Experience unbeatable speed and local support with ITC, your community-connected cooperative. When you call ITC, you're talking to a real person, a neighbor, not a robot. We take pride in offering same-day or next-day support when you need it, and our support doesn't stop there. With investment initiatives like ITC Impact, we're giving back to the communities that make us great. Faster internet and friendlier service are in reach with ITC. Get started today.
And welcome back to Madison, DAC 12 NEC Clash. You're in the tune to the 203 Realty halftime show. 203 Realty is proud to support the Milbank Bulldogs. Buyers and sellers visit 203realty.com for all of your real estate needs. Well, let's look at Milbank leading here 25-16 at the half. After one, it was Milbank leading by 15-9, and then the Lady Bulldogs hang 10 in that second quarter to 7 for Tri-Valley. 25-16 is your halftime score in favor of the Lady Bulldogs. Let's look at the scoring. First of all, for Milbank, Belle Pauley with 10 so far this afternoon. Bailey Hendricks with 3 from long range. She's got 9. Violet Johnson with 3. Bree Townsend with 2. Susie Schoeneman with 1 for Milbank, and their total of 25 points here at halftime. Milbank 4 of 7 from the free throw line. 22 rebounds by the Lady Bulldogs to 5 for the Tri-Valley Mustangs. And Milbank 3 of 12 from 2-point field goals and 5 of 9 from behind the arc. So thanks for those stats there to my guys off to the right of me here. Now for Tri-Valley, Haley Sorensen, she had 9 in the first quarter, 2 in the second quarter. She's got 11 to lead the way for Tri-Valley. Peyton Vogt next in line with 3. Maddie Heavey with 2. And that's their total of 16 points. Tri-Valley is 4 of 6 from the free throw line. Turnovers, Milbank has 12, Tri-Valley with 6. Again, you're in tune to the DAC 12 NEC Conference Clash here in Madison. Again, after this game, it'll be West Central against Aberdeen Roncalli, a 2:45 start. 4:15, Sioux Falls Christian against Clark Willow Lake. 5:45, Lennox against Hamlin. In the auxiliary gym, Vermilion and Dual will play here at 2 o'clock. Dakota Valley and Sisseton at 3:30. Canton versus Groton area at 5. That's all here at the DAC 12 NEC Conference Clash here in Madison. And you are in tune to the 203 Realty Halftime Show. We're going to conclude the halftime show coming up here in 3 minutes on KMSD.
Quitting tobacco doesn't just add more years to your life. It can add more good years. Quitting could mean more good years chasing your grandkids around the backyard rather than years of catching your breath in the background. Quitting could mean more good years traveling our breathtaking world rather than getting saddled with health problems like lung disease. Quitting means playing an active part in your life rather than just letting it pass you by. Don't miss out on life's big moments. Get your life on track and live more good years. Call 1-866-SD-QUITS to get started. Paid for by the South Dakota Department of Health
And the Milbank Tobacco Coalition. Ortonville Area Health Services encourages you to get your flu vaccination this year. Flu shots are available at Northside Medical Clinic in Ortonville and at the Clinton Clinic during regular clinic hours. In addition to flu shots, OAHS also offers a wide range of preventative vaccinations, including flu, COVID, RSV, and pneumonia. Protect yourself and those around you. Give everyone a fighting chance against the flu this season. Call OAHS 320-839-6157 and schedule your flu shot today. Walk-ins are always welcome.
Pro Image Partners. Pro Image Partners. So many reasons why you can turn to us. We'll help you show your pride. You want the best for work or play. We're your one-stop your pride. GoImagePartners.com.
The Millstone Family Restaurant is turning up the temp with their new Too Hot to Handle menu. Your challenge? Should you choose to accept it, the spicy chicken sandwich with crispy, deep-fried chicken, guaranteed to make your mouth water and your brow sweat. The spicy pulled pork sandwich features smoked pulled pork and enough spice to make you call your mama. And for you seafood lovers, the Firehouse Shrimp Wrap with crispy shrimp tossed in their special spicy sauce, all wrapped up and ready to go. The Too Hot to Handle menu at the Millstone Family Restaurant in Milbank.
You don't have to live with aches and pains. See Dr. Matt at Chiropractic in Motion. With a minor adjustment, headaches, numbness, and pain can be relieved. Dr. Matt is the type of chiropractor that helps his patients by correcting the problem with as few visits as possible. Chiropractic in Motion looks forward to seeing their customers outside of the office, enjoying their lifestyle with a smile. The next time you have aches and pains, count on the helping hands of Dr. Matt. He's there when you need him. Chiropractic in Motion, Sports Injury and Family Wellness Center, Highway 12, Milbank. Johnson Family Dentistry wants to remind you of the steps to a bright and healthy smile for life. Remember to brush your teeth 3 times each day. Use mouthwash after brushing. And floss your teeth each day. Visit Johnson Family Dentistry twice a year for regular cleaning and checkups. And be sure and change your toothbrush every 3 months. Dr. Johnson and Dr. Holmquist are now accepting new patients. Call Johnson Family Dentistry in Milbank. More information at milbankdentist.com.
And welcome back into the broadcast booth here. I'm Chad. Back at the studio today is Jana. Thanks for her efforts today as well. Coming up Monday in the Milbank School District, of course, parent-teacher conferences. Don't forget 1:30 dismissal for the kiddos that day. High school Pops concert at 7:30 on Monday night. Ladies and gentlemen, that's not one to miss. That is a lot of talented kids right there. The High School Pops concert, 7:30 on Monday. Tuesday night, doubleheader at Sisseton. I will not have the call for that. I'll probably be in the crowd that night. Michael or Josh from B103 should have that call on Tuesday night. Boys and girls doubleheader at Sisseton. Wednesday, parent-teacher conferences again, 1:30 kiddo dismissal. Thursday, girls basketball at Florence against Florence Henry. And then next Friday and Saturday, state gymnastics. And we'll be at Tri-Valley, ironically, next Saturday on Valentine's Day for a doubleheader for boys and girls. And that's who Milbank, of course, is playing right now. And that's the 203 Realty halftime show. 203 Realty is proud to support the Milbank Bulldogs. Buyers and sellers, visit 203realty.com for all of your real estate needs. Well, let's see what half number 2 brings here. Milbank and Tri-Valley. Tri-Valley in their visiting unis here as the visiting team. They've got the dark tops and dark bottoms, white numerals with white trim and white lettering. Milbank in their home team uniforms, of course, the light tops, light shorts, maroon numerals. Tri-Valley with the ball now leading, starting the second quarter. There's a takeaway by Bailey Hendricks after Susie Schoeneman kind of hit the ball away. Turnover number 6 on Tri-Valley. So Schoeneman now with the ball, top of the key, Townsend, right wing. Heavey knocks it out of bounds on the way to Schoeneman, however. So Bree Townsend will throw inside court now for Milbank. Into Schoeneman, and that's going to be a cross court to Hendricks, to the left elbow to Bell, to Susie on the baseline. Nice wraparound pass, except it doesn't quite get to Anna Negebauer. Turnover number 13 on Milbank, intercepted by the Mustangs. Gayke now, they work it to Sorensen on the left wing. Cross court to Vogt, top of the key, Heavey for 3. Maddie Heavey off the right side of the rim, that does not drop, and that's going to be off of I could say it's off of number 22, and I'd be right in either case. In this case, it's off of Gayke, who also wears number 22. Belle Pauley right there in the picture as well. So Bell, of course, wears number 22 as well. Schoeneman now with the ball to Pauley on the right wing. Bell Nobody getting her defensively, so she kicks it back to Susie Schoenemann. Susie's going to hit the deck, and there's going to be a tied-up ball between Anna Negebauer and Cadence Davey. Good job by Anna that time to induce the jump ball. So now this will stay with Milbank. In this case, 6:45 left in the third, 25-16 Milbank. Susie for three, partially blocked. Bree Townsend tries to save it. It's going to be off of her. Good effort by Bree, though, underneath the basket that time, just out of her elusive grasp. 6:41 left in the third, Milbank 25, Tri-Valley 16. Here comes Maddie Heavey with the basketball now, right wing to Gakey. Gakey dribbles to the right elbow. Nice move to the rim by Gakey. Doesn't finish, though. Bree drags down the rebound for Milbank to Susie Schoenemann. Milbank with that big rebounding advantage in the first half. 22-5, I believe, is what it was. As Susie Schoenemann now to Negebauer. Nice ball movement into Bell. She puts it on the floor and then off the window for two. Bell Pauley now with 12. 27-16. Milbank is leading here on the Lewis Family Drug scoreboard. And they work it now top of the key to Heavey. Left wing to Sorensen. Sorensen throws it up, partially blocked. Taken out of there by Anna Negebauer to Susie Schoenemann. Susie with the rock now for the Bulldogs. Goes off to her right. Top of the key, Townsend. Coach Howard wants a timeout, and we'll take one as well. 5:43 left in the third. 27-16 Milbank. Back with more girls hoops in 30 seconds on KMSD.
What's your big picture?
To actually have savings in my savings.
To pay at the pump. To make life easier.
To spend less. Wait, to make more.
If making the most of your time and money is in your big picture, First Bank & Trust has you covered with award-winning customer service and local experts.
To keep having fun. Oh, to keep up with her.
Find out how First Bank & Trust helps you bank easier at bankeasy.com. Member FDIC.
And welcome back in here to Madison's main gym. Of course, if you're watching our stream, obviously, it looks almost like we're here at a home game. It's Madison Bulldogs, of course, and got the Bulldog logo head at center court here. Bulldogs on one side of the baseline, Madison, of course, on the other. But anyway, Milbank is leading here by 11, 27-16 on the Lewis Family Drug scoreboard off the Coach Howard timeout. Bree Townsend will throw the ball in now, gets it in to Schoenemann. Now to Hendricks on the right wing, to Schoenemann on the baseline. Into Pauley. Now she dribbles to the left block. Up and in goes Bell Pauley. She's got 14. Now it's 29-16 Milbank. Heavey top of the key now, right wing to Sorensen. Sorensen puts it on the deck, and then she's going to travel first. Turnover number 8. Haley just kind of drugged that foot that time and just kind of got caught in between a rock and a hard place, so to speak, and turnover number 8 for Tri-Valley by my count. Here comes Townsend now with the ball on the right wing. Top of the key it goes to Schoenemann. Schoenemann now to Townsend, right wing. It's going to get tipped and taken away by Heavey. Nice defense by Heavey. Up ahead, and that's going to be a shot by Vogt, and Vogt does not make the transition bucket, but Peyton Vogt will go to the charity stripe for 2 shots. Courtesy of a foul on Susie Schoenemann. That's her first. Vogt's free throw is good. So Vogt, 4 points, 2 for 3 from the free throw line for the 5'8" junior for the Mustangs. Second free throw by Vogt. That is good as well. So she's got 5. Now it's back to an 11-point lead for Milbank. Hendricks on the left baseline now. She gets it to Schoenemann. 4:53 left to play in the third. Bree Townsend with it now for Milbank. To Susie at the top of the key. Going to be just about taken away by Gakey, and then Hendricks gets it and is going to be called for the travel. So turnover number 15 now on Milbank. So Heavey now with the basketball for the Mustangs. Maddie Heavey goes front court, right wing now. It goes to Sorensen, to Heavey, to Gakey. Heavey, the NBA 3, fallback, no good. Rebound Vogt. And then Vogt's going to be fouled. Nice defensive rebounding position, or offensive rebounding position by Peyton Vogt that time. She didn't get the putback, but she got foul number 2 on Bree Townsend. So the Mustangs will throw the ball in. Now Gakey looking to get it in. Sorensen catches on the right wing. Tahivy on the left wing. Cross court to Gakey. She'll fire for 3. That's strong. No good. Rebound Pauly. Bell Pauly now to Schoenemann. Up to Hendricks. Just about loses it, and it's going to go out of bounds. Last touched by Tri-Valley. So there is 4:12 left to play here in the third quarter. And now there is a discussion on the court. Oh, the referee is asking for a towel, so there must be, I don't know, perspiration, blood. We'll wait and see here. The official's on the opposite basket now. He's looking for something. He thought he spotted something on the floor there. Now he's using his shoe and trying to figure out where the wet spot is. Now one of the other officials comes in and lends a foot, if you will. Not lends a hand, but lends a foot in this case. I don't know, he asked for a towel, and there's not a towel to be found evidently around here, but, well, there comes a towel now. Now they're going to get the debris or the wet spot off the floor here, and we should be able to get back to live action here in Madison. Again, don't forget doubleheader on Tuesday night. Girls and boys will travel up to Ben Rifle Gymnasium in Sisseton. I will not be on the call that night, but either Michael or Josh from B103, I would guess, will be on the call for that doubleheader. Bree Townsend now on the right wing into Pauly, kicks it over to Hendricks. Corner pocket 3, Bailey's too strong. Rebound, Davy. Hendricks had a good look that time. It just wouldn't drop. Sorensen for 3. That's off the left side of the rim. Too strong. No good. Rebound to the Mustangs, though. Top of the key, Heavey now with it. Right wing. There's a 3 ball from the right wing. That's an air ball. Gakey with the rebound to Heavey at the top of the key. Heavey, nice drive to the rim. She leaves it short, though. 3 tries at the bucket, and then there's going to be a takeaway by the Mustangs in the backcourt. So some fast, furious action there, all on Tri-Valley's side of the court that time. As Gakey now at the free throw line, where she has no points. That's her first point. 5'9" sophomore, so it's 29-19 now. Milbank up by 10. Bailey Hendricks goes out. Anna Negebauer goes out for Milbank. Gakey, who wears number 22 for the Mustangs, eyes up her second free throw. That one splashes right through the net. So it's 29-20 now. The Mustangs have whittled it to a single-digit lead here for the Bulldogs. Baseline now, it goes to Pauly, and then she's going to try to get it over to Susie Schoenemann. Way too hard of a pass that time. So that leads to Milbank's 17th turnover here by my count. There's a lot of basketball to be played. 3:17 left here in the third quarter. Heavey now left wing to Sorensen. Heavey top of the key underneath. That's a nice pass, but not a finish. Oh, that was a beautiful play that time, except Cadence Davey could not finish. And Milbank breathes a big sigh of relief for now as Townsend with it on the right wing. Top of the key, Gall. They get it to Pauly. Now Bell puts it on the floor, throws it up, no good. And Bell's going to get the beneficiary of that as she's going to go to the line for 2 shots. I think the Tri-Valley faithful wanted a little traveling action or something on that, but not a whistle except for the foul. So Bell at the line now. Free throw is good. 15 now for Bell. She is 4 for 6 from the free throw line here this afternoon. 30-20, Milbank by 10. Bell's second free throw, that goes in as well. 31-20 now. Milbank back in front by 11 here with 2:47 left in the third quarter. Top of the key, Heavey. Right wing now to Vogt. Top of the key, Heavey. Back to Vogt on the right wing. They're playing perimeter catch. Get it in the paint now to Gakey. Sorensen for 3. That's good. Haley Sorensen. She had 2 from behind the arc in the first quarter, none until that point. And there's going to be another takeaway by Tri-Valley. Gakey with it now, being followed by Violet Johnson, and there's going to be a foul. So Milbank with 18 turnovers now that we'll see. There's still over 10 minutes of basketball left to be played here as Gakey goes to the free throw line. Puts up the shot, in and out, no good. Bailey Hendricks back in now for Violet Johnson, who picked up her 3rd personal foul. So Gakey now 2 for 3 from the line. Free throw on the way. That hits the top of the cylinder and drops in. 31-24 now. The Mustangs within 7. Schoenemann with it now for the Bulldogs to Gall on the left wing to Susie top of the key. 2:07 left in the 3rd quarter to Hendricks on the right wing to Pauly at the free throw line. Back to Hendricks. She'll set sail for 3. Bailey Hendricks, as cool as the other side of the pillow, drops her 4th 3. She's got 12 now, 34-24. Maddie Heavey answer 3. That's too strong. Rebound to Susie Schoenemann. Susie with it now, 1:41 left here in the 3rd quarter. And there is going to be a traveling violation called on Milbank. 19 turnovers by my count for Milbank. Tri-Valley has 8 in the turnover department. Still a minute and a half left here in the 3rd quarter. Heavey over to Vogt on the right wing to Heavey top of the key to Sorensen. Heavey back to Sorensen. They're just playing catch at the top of the key in the left wing. They're going to get it now to Vogt on the right wing. 17 on the shot clock. Nice defense being played underneath by Milbank, not allowing anything. And then there's going to be a foul on Milbank, and that'll be their 5th team foul. So Gakey will go back to the free throw line where she could just about set up a camper here in the 3rd quarter. Okay, this is only her 5th and 6th attempts here in the 3rd quarter, but that foul is on Lydia Gall, her 1st free throw. Gakey, that is up and in. So Gakey with 4 points, all from the free throw line, 4 for 5 now for number 22. 34-25, Milbank. 2nd free throw, that's off the right side of the rim though by Gakey. Rebound to Pauly with 1:09 left here in the 3rd quarter as Susie Schoenemann now with it to Gall, way up on top to Schoenemann. There's going to be that tough double teaming defense again by the Mustangs. Bailey Hendricks. They work it down inside to Belle Pauly. She puts it up, leaves it short, but Belle is going to get fouled. And that's been a nice move for Belle so far this afternoon. She's done that a couple, 3-4 times here so far this afternoon underneath the rack. So foul or free throw, that's in and out by Belle, no good. That's the 4th foul, by the way, on Cadence Davey. So Cadence will come out as well as Peyton Vogt. Belle Pauly's 2nd free throw now. That is too strong. She gets her own rebound though. Puts it up, no good. And then Belle's going to be fouled again. So she does just like Coach Howard tells her to, follow your shot. And Belle followed her missed free throw that time and said, look what I found. Belle back at the line now for 2. Belle puts that one in as she splashes that one through. Belle 6 of 10 from the line now. 2nd free throw, that's too strong. No good. And then Lydia Gall is going to get her hands in there on the putback rebound, I should say, opportunity. And that is going to be a jump ball. Oh no, that's a foul. I beg your pardon. That's a foul. So now we're going to go the other way to the long end of the court to Sorensen at the free throw line. That foul is on Lydia Gall. That is her 2nd personal foul. So Sorensen now, free throw is good. Sorensen, 2 for 3 from the line. She has 15 points now for the Mustangs, 35-26 Milbank. Second free throw, that splashes through the net for Sorensen. And here comes Milbank now with an 8-point lead, 35-27. Lewis Family Drug scoreboard. Schoenemann now to Hendricks on the right wing, to Schoenemann on the right wing. Top of the key, Hendricks. Right wing, Susie. To Bree on the baseline. Bree Townsend puts it on the floor, gets double teamed, and then it's going to be taken away by Heavey. Up ahead, and that's going to be a shot that's way too strong that time on the transition opportunity by Tri-Valley. And so once again, the city of Milbank in northeast South Dakota breathes a collective sigh of relief that time as Tri-Valley was all by their lonesome on the breakaway that time. Shot clock off now with 8 seconds left in the third quarter. Now there's 6 seconds left, and there's a throwaway by Milbank. 21 turnovers by the Lady Bulldogs. Gakey with it now for Tri-Valley. Shot at the buzzer, goes in from about 16 feet away. This could be a good fourth quarter. 35-29, Milbank is leading. We'll be back with more Lady Bulldog basketball in 1 minute on KMSD.
Lewis Family Drug is your one-stop location. In addition to quality prescription and non-prescription drugs with free delivery, Lewis has a huge selection of everyday basics and name brands and specialty items, always at affordable prices. They carry seasonal items, fabrics, crafts, and groceries. Shopping at your local Lewis Drug is more simple and more rewarding than ever. Download the Lewis mobile app to add on-the-go convenience to your errands. Lewis Family Drug, everyday savings close to home.
Haslett Construction in Ortonville, Minnesota is known for their quality work. Additions to the Valley Queen Cheese Factory and First Bank and Trust, St. Lawrence School, Milbank Elementary, Ortonville Area Health Services, and the Big Stone County Highway Department Garage, and so many other projects over the years. They are known for their quality work and professionalism on the job. That's what makes Haslett Construction the contractor you want for your building projects. Go with the people you trust. Haslett Construction, Ortonville, Minnesota.
Well, Milbank has had leads of 11 and 12 points, I believe, and maybe even a little bit more. Now it's down to 6. We've got 1 quarter left to play here in this DAC 12 NEC Challenge. Tri-Valley gets the ball to open up quarter number 4. Gakey gets it in now to Heavey. Heavey with it now, right wing back to Gakey. She hit that 16-foot shot to end the third. Heavey for 3, that's too strong. The rebound goes out of bounds. Bree Townsend just lets it go out of bounds. So Bree now gets the ball in to Susie Schoenemann. Susie with the basketball now for Milbank. Susie picks up her dribble, gets it to Belle Pauley. Bell kicks it over to Hendricks. 3 ball by Hendricks. That's strong. No good. Rebound to Fluth. Hendricks has 4 from behind the arc here so far this afternoon. And here is Heavey now underneath. Nice pass. Reverse layup try. That's no good, though, by the Mustangs. And Schluter that time. So Milbank still with that 6-point lead. 7:06 left here in the game. As Susie Schoenemann now is going to be fouled. That is going to be on Schluter, I think. That is her second. First team foul here for the Mustangs in quarter number 4. Susie Schoenemann now to Belle Paul or to Negebauer. That's tipped and just about taken away again by the Mustangs, but Susie retrieves. Schoenemann with the basketball now to Negebauer. 6:46 left here in the fourth quarter. 35-29. Belle Pauley is going to be fouled. And that foul is number 3 on Gakey. So Townsend will throw the ball in now for Milbank into Pauley. Hendricks left wing three. That's in. Bailey Hendricks. She's got 5 of them now from 3. She's got 15, 38-29. Milbank leads here. Boy, that three-pointer changes the face of the game, doesn't it? Oh, nice offensive possession by Tri-Valley that time. Cadence Davey gets her first 2. And what a pretty play that time, drawn up by Coach Williams as they had her going right to the basket. Schoeneman now way cross court to Hendricks. Boy, that just about went out of bounds. But it doesn't, so Schoeneman now to Bell Pauley. Thought about the 3, doesn't take it. Gets it knocked off Heavey's leg. And then Susie Schoeneman is going to lose control of the ball. There's going to be a jump ball. Whose possession? That is going to stay with Milbank. 5:51. A basketball eternity left in this game. Milbank 38, Tri-Valley 31. As Bree Townsend looking, getting it in to Susie Schoeneman. Susie now 3 on the shot clock. She puts it up. It's partially blocked. No good. Rebound, and here comes Heavey on the other end. Heavey, coast to coast, up and in for the basket. So now it's 38-33. Milbank has the ball in a 5-point lead. Susie Schoeneman now is going to work her way to the basket, but she's going to be fouled first. So that is foul number 4 now on Rowan Gakey. And Townsend looking, gets it in to Schoeneman, to Townsend on the baseline, into Negebauer. She puts it up off the glass, high off the glass. And Negebauer, that's her first 2 here this afternoon, 40-33. Sorensen with the step through, up and in for 2 goes Bailey Sorensen. 18 points now for Bailey Sorensen, 40-35, Milbank by 5. Hendricks now top of the key to Townsend. Right wing to Susie, and that's going to be too high for Susie to handle. Turnover number 22 by my count on Milbank. And now Tri-Valley could get this to a 1-possession game. 4:52 left to play here as they go underneath. Nice ball movement, up and in for 2 goes Cadence Davey. And it's 40-37. Tri-Valley is clawed back to within 3 here as they get it now to Townsend on the right wing. Bree picks up her dribble. Susie bails her out top of the key. Susie Schoeneman now with 4:30 left in the game. Hendricks on the left wing now to Schoeneman top of the key. 13 on the shot clock to Bailey Hendricks. And there's going to be a takeaway by Tri-Valley. Maddie Heavey coming the long way of the court. Up no good, but Maddie Heavey is going to be fouled. So Maddie Heavey goes to the line for 2 shots. And that foul is number 2 on Susie Schoeneman. So Heavey now, free throw is good. Heavey 3 for 3 from the line. 5 points now for the 5'6" senior, 40-38. Milbank by 2. And that's going to stay out on the second free throw, so Pauley grabs the rebound. Boy, Milbank could use a bucket here in the worst way right now, as Townsend with it now for Milbank. 4 minutes left in the game. That's going to go to Schoeneman now to Townsend. Townsend to Pauley, to Bailey Hendricks for 3. Bailey Hendricks knocks it in for another 3. She's got 18 now, 6 from behind the arc. That's her 18 points, 43-38. Now it's a 2-possession game. And they work it now to Sorensen. There's an answer 3 by Gakey. That's offline. And there's about 3 bodies that collide down there, including Bree Townsend on the baseline. That's going to be off. It was an air ball, so everybody just kind of let it go out of bounds. So anyway, 3:24 left in the game, 43-38. Milbank by 5, and they have the ball right now. As Susie Schoeneman now with the basketball for the Bulldogs. That's going to be worked to Anna Negebauer, and she's going to be fouled, and I believe that's Gakey's 5th. So Rowan Gakey will foul out of this game here this afternoon. 6 points for the 5'9" sophomore. Peyton Vogt back in now for the Mustangs. Townsend into Pauley. Bell Pauley partially blocked, and that's going to be touched out by Milbank. So good defense that time on the interior by the Mustangs. They not only blocked the ball of Bell Pauley's shot, but they made Milbank knock it out of bounds. Here comes Heavey with it now for the Mustangs. 43-38, 3 minutes left. Sorensen for three, in and out, no good. Oh, that did everything but stick in the cylinder that time for Sorensen. And there's going to be just about a throwaway again by Milbank, and that is going to be a throwaway by the Bulldogs. 24 turnovers by my count, and there's going to be a timeout on the floor. 2:49 left in the game. Don't go anywhere, and if you must, take us along. Milbank 43, Tri-Valley 38. Back with more in 30 seconds on KMSD.
From the first wails of surprise to first day of school questions, playground adventures, learning to drive stress, and graduation cheers, they'll always be your little sunshine. At Avera Children's, we get kids, teens, and parents too. We'll step you through first checkups, milestones, sickness, and specialized care when your child needs it, and treat them like our own every step of the way. Learn more at avera.org/children's.
And welcome back into the broadcast booth here at Madison High School. Again, the DAC-12 NEC Conference Clash. Again, if you're just tuning in, you've missed a lot of action, but Milbank has led by as much as 11-12 in this game. Tri-Valley got it to within 2, I believe, and now Milbank is back in front by 5. What a game this is turning out to be here in the second game of the DAC-12 NEC Challenge here this afternoon on a Saturday in Madison. Tri-Valley now will throw the ball in with 2:49 left in the game. Haley Sorensen now is going to get it into Heavey. Heavey now dribbles off to her right. They work it to Vogt, and then that's going to be taken away by Milbank. Bell Pauley runs it down, gets it now to Susie Schoeneman. Susie left wing to Bree Townsend, to Susie now with 2:28 left in the game. Bell Pauley for three, off the glass. Bell Pauley dials long distance, bank open for a deposit on a Saturday afternoon. She connects from downtown, 46-38. Here come the Mustangs now. His Vogt catches top of the key. Heavey answer three. That's in. Maddie Heavey. That didn't even touch the rim on the way through for Maddie that time. 8 points now for Maddie Heavey. 46-41. Milbank is leading. And now the officials are talking about something here. Anyway, Milbank gets the ball with 2 minutes exactly left in the game. 46-41. Milbank up by 2 possessions. And now the official blew the whistle. I don't know. I'm not going to speculate. Anyway, Townsend now gets the ball into Schoeneman with 26 seconds left in the game. On the shot clock, I'm sorry. A minute 49 left in the game. Bell Pauley now with it for Milbank. To Bailey Hendricks. There's going to be a tip and another takeaway by Tri-Valley. So a minute 37 left here in the game. Maddie Heavey for three. That's going to be an air ball. Saved underneath, though. Nice job by Davey that time. So Tri-Valley gets another possession here. That's going to be taken away by Bailey Hendricks. To Susie Schoeneman. Heavey up in her craw defensively now. Susie to Anna to Bree Townsend, and Coach Howard is begging for a timeout, and he gets it. Oh, boy. Don't go anywhere. It's only a 30, so I'm going to keep it right here. 1:11 left in the game. Milbank 46, Tri-Valley 41. Milbank calls a timeout, and this game has been back and forth, except like we said, Milbank did lead by about 11, I believe, at one point. That's kind of what I have in my memory anyway. Milbank led 25-16 at half, of course, which would be 9, but then I think they stretched it to 11 or more there in the third quarter. But give Tri-Valley a lot of credit. They have really come clawing back in this game here. Tri-Valley has scored 26 points, 25 points here in the second half so far to Milbank's 21. Anyway, Milbank now off the timeout. Bree Townsend with 1:11, 24 on the shot clock. Susie Schoeneman is being double-teamed. Belle Pauley towards center court to Susie. Susie Schoeneman now to Bree Townsend. Bree to Susie. 10 on the shot clock, and there's going to be a foul on one of the Mustangs. That is their 5th team foul, so now back to the line, and this is huge because now Milbank will shoot free throws. I know there's only 56.9 left, but any foul now will be 2 free throws for Milbank. So Susie Schoeneman now at the line for the Bulldogs. Free throw is too strong off the back iron. Susie 1 of 3 from the line here this afternoon. Susie with 1 point. Either way, Milbank will still lead by 2 possessions here, whether Susie connects on this one or not. Let's see what number 3 does. Here's the free throw. That's in and out, no good either. Rebound to the Mustangs. Here's Heavey now, 51 seconds left. Heavey top of the key, left wing Sorensen. Good defense by Belle Pauley, not giving Sorensen the 3 that time. There's a 3, though, by Vogt, and that goes in for Peyton Vogt. 38.6 seconds left, 46-44, Milbank by 2. Lewis Family Drug Scoreboard back after this. We'll be back in 30 seconds on KMSD.
This year, Pioneer celebrates a century of innovation. From the first corn hybrid to the latest innovation like Vorseed and Less Corn or Pioneer brand Z-Series soybeans. They're proud to be the one you count on when every bushel counts. Plant the 100th season of Pioneer. Contact Paul or Riley at Dakota Country Egg Service in Milbank today at 605-467-0715 or 605-949-4170 to learn more.
Well, an absolute thriller here, to say the least, I guess. DAC 12 NEC Conference Clash. Again, thanks for tuning in and or watching. You're listening to Classic Hits 95.1 KMSD FM, 1510 AM. KMSD, Milbank, South Dakota, streaming audio and video, BigStoneRadio.com, and on the World Wide Web, BigStoneRadio.com, and our YouTube channel as well. Here's the situation. 35 on the shot clock, 38.6 on the game clock. Milbank has to travel the length of the floor, leading 46-44. I guess I can't set the table any better than that, because that is exactly what's coming up now. Susie Schoeneman is just walking the ball across the time stripe, and they will try to take as much time. Now, Milbank, bear in mind, if they get fouled, they will go to the free throw line, because Tri-Valley has 5 team fouls, as Belle Pauley and Maddie Heavey along the sideline. That was touched last by Heavey. So 20 seconds on the shot clock, 23 on the game clock, as Schoeneman now with it for Milbank to Belle Pauley to Schoeneman. We'll see if Tri-Valley is going to do any fouling here. That will put Milbank at the line, as Bree Townsend now is going to get it knocked away from her, but last touch by the Mustangs. So 7 seconds left. Coach Williams for Tri-Valley wants a timeout, and we'll take one as well. 7 seconds left. 46-44 Milbank. We'll be back with more girls hoops in 30 seconds on KMSD.
Milbank Ford isn't just a dealership. It's part of your journey. Whether you're cruising toward adventure or hauling hometown pride, they've got the ride to get you there. Stop in and explore their lineup of tough F-Series trucks, fuel-efficient SUVs, and family-ready crossovers, all backed by local service you can count on. The road starts in Milbank, but it could take you anywhere. Come and find your Ford today at Milbank Ford, where small-town trust meets big-time value.
And the wheels are turning, the chess pieces are going between coaches. You just get any scenario you want to give here. 46-44, Milbank is leading, 7.0 seconds left. Milbank will have the ball now, and again, keep in mind, Tri-Valley has 5 team fouls. So we'll see if Coach Williams is going to elect to foul somebody here or not. And now there is a whistle and another timeout, this time called by Coach Howard. So we will break away, and we'll be back with more in 30 seconds on KMSD.
Dreaming of a getaway? Escape to Schmidt's Landing on beautiful Big Stone Lake. Whether you're casting for walleyes, perch your bass, or just enjoying the stunning views, Schmidt's Landing has something for everyone. Relax in comfortable lakeside suites, or set up your camper or tent for a long weekend. How about spending this summer at your seasonal RV spot? There are also boat and pontoon rentals, plus a fully stocked C-store with bait and license. Discover a family adventure or a peaceful retreat at Schmidt's Landing. Visit schmidtslanding.com and like them on Facebook.
Well, welcome back into the DAC 12 NEC Clash. This is game number 2 in this gymnasium here on this day, but what a thrilling game this has turned out to be. It's Milbank 46 and Tri-Valley 44. So Milbank will have to get the ball in, of course. They're under their own basket now. And again, I've said it a number of times, but I'll say it again, Tri-Valley has 5 team fouls. So any foul now, and Milbank will go to the line. And now Coach Howard is going to take another timeout. He wanted to see how everything was going to shape up, I think. And so now he takes another timeout. And we will as well. So we'll be back with more NEC DAC 12 Clash in 30 seconds on KMSD.
Are you in need of collision repair? Look no further than Al's Body Shop. Their team of expert technicians has years of experience and are dedicated to getting your car or truck back on the road in no time. From minor dings to major body damage, they've got you covered. And with their state-of-the-art equipment, they can handle any make or model. Plus, they work with all insurance companies to make the process as easy as possible. Don't let an accident slow you down. Go see Al's Body Shop today. Al's Body Shop, Milbank. Quality collision repair you can trust.
And welcome back in again to Madison High School. Again, glad to have each and every one of you along here. Thanks so much for listening and or watching here. What a game. If you've been with me this afternoon, first of all, thank you. But second of all, you've gotten your money's worth here this afternoon as Milbank now will throw the ball in. 7 seconds left. 4 on the shot clock. Bree Townsend looking to get it in, and that's going to be taken away by Tri-Valley and then knocked out of bounds. So Tri-Valley will throw inside court now with 3.3 left. Violet Johnson is going to come in now for Bailey Hendricks. 46-44, Tri-Valley could tie with a 2 or take the win with a 3. Sorensen looking in. They put it up for 3, and that's partially blocked and no good. Peyton Vogt put it up for 3. And Milbank, ladies and gentlemen, will escape here this afternoon with a good game. 46. Milbank wins 46-44. We'll be back to try to do this thing justice coming up in 2 minutes on KMSD and BigStoneRadio.com. Back in 2 minutes.
Here's where the good ideas come from. Street Graphics, Main Street, Milbank, working with local schools to provide ideas and solutions for fundraising. They can customize a design just for you. T-shirts, trophies, banners, buttons, contract printing, they do it all. They work in quantities from 1 to 5,000. Printing and promotions, they print on anything but paper. See them at streetgraphics.com. That's graphics with an EX. Main Street, Milbank, South Dakota, streetgraphics.com.
Bean Pharmacy is your hometown family-owned independent pharmacy conveniently located within the Milbank Area Healthcare Campus. Bean Pharmacy is a full-service pharmacy specializing in fast, accurate, and friendly service. They also offer a full line of over-the-counter products such as vitamins, first aid, and diabetic supplies. Need your prescriptions mailed or delivered? Bean Pharmacy can do that too, and it's free. Don't forget about their convenient drive-thru for quality health care for the entire family. See Bean Pharmacy, located in the Milbank Area Healthcare Campus.
Hello, this is Emily with 203 Realty in Milbank. As we anticipate the arrival of spring, it is important to prepare for the bustling real estate market that accompanies this vibrant season. If you're considering buying or selling a home, now is the ideal time to reach out to us at 203 Realty. By doing so, you'll ensure you're ready to seize the opportunities as soon as the spring market begins. Avoid the last-minute scramble and stay ahead of the curve with the support of our expert agent team. 203 Realty, where your address is more than just a number.
Border Lake Insurance in Milbank and Ortonville is your locally owned independent insurance agency. As an independent insurance agency, Terry Holquist and staff at Border Lake Insurance have access to multiple companies that offer home, farm, auto, commercial, life, and health products. Border Lake Insurance has 2 convenient locations. Stop by or call their Main Street office in Milbank at 605-432-5884. Or in Ortonville, call 320-839-6145. Located in Grand Marais State Bank, formerly the Sen Bank Building. Border Lake Insurance. Insurance agents you can count on.
Well, Milbank was up by about 11 at one point, maybe even 12 at one point, and they hang on to win 46-44 here in the DAC 12 NEC Challenge here over Tri-Valley this afternoon. Let's break you down by quarters. Milbank led 15-9 after 1, 25-16 at half, 35-29 after 3, and hung on 46-44. Milbank goes to 11-4 on the season. Tri-Valley drops to 9-5. Let's give you individual scoring. First of all, for the visitors today, the Tri-Valley Mustangs. Haley Sorensen leads the way with 18 points here this afternoon for the Mustangs. Next in line, Maddie Heavey, Peyton Vogt with 8 apiece. Rowan Gakey with 6. Cadence Davey with 4. Tri-Valley 13 of 18 from the free throw line. For Milbank again, who is minus 2 starters, Addison Pauley and Avery Schuneman. Belle Pauley led the way this afternoon with 20 big points. Bailey Hendricks, what a game for the freshman. 18 points. Excuse me. 18 points for Bailey. All 3-pointers. 18 points for Bailey Hendricks. Violet Johnson, 3. Anna Negebauer, 2. Bree Townsend, 2. Susie Schuneman with 1. So Bell and Bailey both had 38 of 46 points for Milbank total. Milbank's turnovers, though, 26, and Tri-Valley with 10. So that is going to pretty much wrap it up here. Again, if you've been listening or watching and listening, thank you so much. We thank all our sponsors for bringing you these games all season long. Dakota Country Ag, Bean Pharmacy, Milbank Ford, Schmidt's Landing, Al's Body Shop, Street Graphics, 203 Realty, Border Lake Insurance, Milbank ITC, Milbank Tobacco Coalition, Ortonville Area Health Services, Pro Image Partners, Millstone Family Restaurant, Chiropractic in Motion, Johnson Family Dentistry, First Bank and Trust of Milbank, Lewis Family Drug, Haslam Construction, and Avera Milbank Medical Center, Milbank Area Hospital, Avera. Thanks to Jana back at the studios of KMSD. Thanks to all of our listeners. Thanks to all of our sponsors. From Madison here, your Milbank Lady Bulldogs again. Hang on in a thriller. Milbank 46, Tri-Valley 44. For KMSD Radio Sports, enjoy the Super Bowl tomorrow and have a great rest of the weekend. And from Madison, good afternoon, everybody. We'll turn it back now to the studios of KMSD.
Some kind of wonderful. That